Yo, what is up? I can't wait to get into this topic with you all today. We're going to talk about seeking direction. Direction is important, it's powerful. We need it, clarity. We want to know clarity of vision and our purpose and where we're headed in life. We want to be able to live this life in our fullest expression and be able to give in the ways that only we can give here divinely on this planet. But there's one aspect I really want to dive into that I think would be helpful for anybody who feels like they're seeking direction. What's up, Sydney? Good to see you. What's up, Jen? Good to see you. Okay, let me know in the chat what comes up for you around this topic of seeking direction. What helps you gain clarity over direction? Are there things in your life that you're seeking direction for? Go ahead and type that in the comment. What's up? Good to see you, Go Getter. So we're talking about seeking direction, and I noticed that there's a lot of people, and not just a lot of people. I just think direction is part of a infinite ascent in our life. It's something that I'm constantly reattuning to. Like if you ever, follow the course of an airplane, you might have heard that an airplane that sets its destination is off course like 90+% of the time. And so, like in life, it's like we kind of know this like ultimate vision. We got dreams, desires in our heart. We want to be happy, healthy, wealthy. We want to contribute in only the ways that we can. We kind of get it to a good part. Many of us have lots of insights and visions about our future, and that's sort of like that end destination. But as we travel there, it's like we have this unrealistic expectation sometimes of how that path is supposed to chart, and we don't always anticipate the ups and the downs and the turbulence and the windstorms and the refueling that we'll have to do along the way, et cetera, et cetera. Where exactly to focus my business interested in trying so many things. Oh, I get that. And I'm actually going to talk about that, right? Trying so many things is good. I love the action. I love the clarity. We're going to get into something that I believe that can be helpful for you. So stay tuned. And so we can all say, like, okay, we're all on our journeys of finding clarity to greatest degree. Some seasons we need deeper clarity, and other seasons we just need to make sure that we're not veering too far off of our course or our true north, whatever that is for us. But here's the problem. Sometimes you can say that you're seeking direction when really you're just avoiding taking steps in the right direction. So what I want to help you to do is to move to whatever degree you are, from seeking direction to moving your life in a direction. Okay, I'm going to say that again. From seeking direction, from moving your life in a direction. Part of what I see people get stuck, and when they're challenged in having more full clarity or more progress in the things that they seek, is that they are kind of seeking this direction without more consciously moving in that direction. It's like I hear this thing like I want clarity. I just want to know the plan. I got to have action steps. I need a guide. I want to know step by steps. And it's like we're looking for this direction in life and our business and whatever it is and whatever our goal is, but we're not actually moving in that direction. And clarity comes from the movement of our feet. Direction and alignment happens from movement in that direction. The fact there's a fallacy that we can just summon and channel and get all of our answers solely from meditation, and we miss out that a lot of that energy that we cultivate is designed for us to take action, is designed for us to move our life in a direction, not stay in the discerning of what direction that there is for me to take. And what I've learned is that most people have way more clarity on the direction of their life than they allow themselves to admit. Because oftentimes confusion is one of the greatest excuses people use when it comes to executing their dreams. And I'm not talking about not having enough money or enough time, although those are very common excuses. I'm talking about, I'm not really sure if this is the right time. Oh, I'm not really sure if this is the right coach. Oh, I'm not really sure if I'm getting ahead of myself. I know I'm not really sure if I'm biting off too much more than I can chew. Like the I'm not really sure is one of the greatest lies that people tell themselves in order to take in order to excuse themselves from taking the action that they know that there is for them to take. And it's easy to see because a lot of times I'll do these intensive days with clients, right? And I'm with them and like, oh, they say they want clarity. And a lot of times what we're doing is we're just trying to exhaust all the things that they think they need clarity on and get them clear on it so that we can actually get to the root of the very thing that they've been avoiding, which is like, okay, now that I'm clear on this, now that I know the plan, now that I know how much money I need, now that I know how much it's going to cost, now that I know how long it's going to take, now that I have all my social media plan mapped out, now that I've got all the direction, what's left after I get all the direction that I think that I need is the thing that I've been avoiding. And rather than avoiding it, I would get far more clarity and direction if I start heading in that direction. So let me give you 3 steps. Okay, let me give you 3 steps. Number 1, what's up? What's up, mommy of 4 more? What up, though? I need names, first names. Everybody should have your first name be in your handle. Okay, I'm tired of like these code names I gotta crack. Okay, no offense. It might be a brand name. You might be making a lot of bread, so I'm not trying to call you out. Cody, what's up, Cody? Okay, here's the 3 steps to move from seeking direction to moving your life in a direction. You ready? Step number 1, you have to name the direction. Okay, remember what I talked about? A lot of these intensive days are just getting super, super clear on like what is the thing that I'm actually avoiding so I can stop saying, well, I gotta figure this out. I gotta figure this out. I gotta figure out, like, I'm not saying those things aren't important, but they are not the most important. Okay. And I told somebody, I don't know if it was a bad traumatic thing that happened to me when I was suicidal, or if it was one of the greatest gifts of my lifetime that I would survive that state of being in mind. Because one of the things that it had me to do more of is to view life through the lens of the brevity that it is. Life is but a breath. We are here today and gone tomorrow. And one of the things that we do as humans is we tend to think that we have more time than we have. We tend to push off dreams to tomorrow that we can start executing today. And I don't want you to do that. So we got to name the direction. We got to get honest with ourselves, look ourselves in the mirror and say like, hey, here's what's in my heart for me to do. No judgment, no criticism, no what if I don't have enough money, no what if I don't have enough time, no what if I'm not gifted, no, none of the doubts, none of the excuses, none of the fears. Everything that's in your heart, give it a expression, give it a name, get it out there, write it down, name the direction. I don't care if it's 100 different things on there, places you want to travel, books you want to write, programs you want to start, businesses you want to buy, write it all down. People you want to hang around, whatever's in your heart, name the direction. Okay? Now we got it all there. It's all there. It's all there. Nice. Now, after we name that direction, we have to start to move in that direction. I know that sounds simple. After we name the direction, step 2 is to move in that direction. What happens is people name it and claim it, and they don't move it and groove it. I don't know. I just needed another groove. You know, they name it and claim it, but they don't move it and groove it. They're not jucking and jiving. They're not moving their feet. They quoting stuff, but they're not actually living the stuff they quote. Too many of us are far educated beyond the level of our action. We know far more than what we execute. We are mentally fat and execution skinny. Not skinny. What's the word for lacking nutrients? Deplenished. We're not actually moving our feet in that direction. So literally, let me give you a quick example. So when I was working at CMU, I remember doing this very exercise, naming the direction. I remember writing all the things that I wanted to do in my heart because I didn't want to just sit at a desk and do these things from 9 to 5. And I loved my job. I did great things. I got to write stories and be a copywriter, an editor, and a marketer, and work with an amazing team. But there was so much more in my heart that I was looking to do. And so instead of praying and hoping and wishing, or instead of thinking and wondering what, and again, I do all of that stuff. I named the direction. This is all the things that's in my heart to do. And then what I had to start to do, because I couldn't just go quit my job. I I ultimately did. But what I actually did is I started to move my life in that direction. I took my calendar out and I said, okay, if these are the things that are in my heart, what can I do today to start to move in that direction? Can I sign up for classes? Can I go search websites? Can I start to search the places I want to visit and cut out pictures of them? Like, what can I do today to start to move my life in that direction? And by moving my life in that direction, I gain additional clarity. I get additional direction when I head towards that direction. Somebody write that down. I get additional directions when I head to that direction. Sometimes God doesn't show you the 100 steps you need to take. He shows you the next couple, sometimes just the next one. And you got to take that one before the next one's revealed, before the next one's revealed, before the next one's revealed. And I know we want the whole life plan mapped out, but that takes all the fun out of the game. So number one, I'm going to name that direction. Number two, I'm going to move in that direction. What's up, Grant? And then the third thing, that's actually the hardest part, is moving the direction. I think so. I do think one of the hardest things is to get started, right? But once you get started, then the hard thing, here it is. So name that direction, move in the right direction. And here's the third thing. You ready? Ask for direction. Now, notice that asking for direction is third. Because what I notice a lot of people do is that before they name the direction, they try to ask for directions to get feedback from everybody in their life before they ever make a decision for themselves. Oh, there's so many. No, I don't think anybody's worse at this than the former version of myself. I'm getting better now. But former version, oh my God, I could not make a decision about the direction of my life without consulting with at least 3 to 5 people for 3 to 5 hours per day for 3 to 5 months per year. Keep discerning. I'm like, yo, I got all these ideas. What do you think? Tell me, what do you think? What do you see in me? What do you want? What do you think? You think it's a good idea? You think it's smart? You think now's a good time? What do you think? What's some things you're doing? Asking for directions, but never named the direction. So asking for directions is number 3 because it gives you personal power over your own life and it doesn't delegate it into the lives of other people. So number 1, we're going to name that direction. We're going to express everything in our heart that there is for us to do. And by the way, here's a hack. Before you move on to number 2, don't think that you need 100% clarity before you move forward. That's part of what I'm trying to get people out of. You name that direction, you get 30% clear, 40% clear, 60% clear, 70% clear. It doesn't matter how clear or fully expressed you feel. At least you got it out of there. And then number 2, you start moving in that direction. Even if I have 30% clarity, I move in that direction. Because the movement creates clarity, okay? Even if I have 60% clarity, I start moving in that direction. And then I'm asking for directions. I'm asking people who have traveled the journey that I'm looking to travel, and I'm saying, yo, what do you think? I'm saying, yo, point me in the right direction. I'm saying, give me tips. I'm asking, where am I in my own way? I'm asking all the questions that I need to ask in this journey of life in order to get the support and help that I need. Who do you know? What am I doing wrong? What am I missing out on? How can I impact more people? Is this coming across? Is what I'm saying and how I'm feeling? Is what in my heart coming across? These are questions that I can ask. Hey, what are some of the things that accelerated this process for you? If you were to do in a year what took you 5 years to do, what would you do differently? Sometimes the depth of our question determines the quality of our answer. So ask deeper questions, ask more reflective questions, because we do need each other. And by the way, this is one of the reasons why me and my wife are forming a community called Seeding Greatness. Seeding Greatness. It's the first link in my bio if you're on Instagram. And it is on every other platform. It's my first post. I posted about it yesterday. Seeding Greatness. Part of what we're looking to do is cultivate the seed of greatness that's within us all. We believe that each and every individual on the purpose of this planet has purpose. There's a reason why you're here. Do you know that there's never been another human being that has your same fingerprints, that has your unique personality makeup with your gift and your skill combination, with the things like nobody's wired or built quite like you were wired and built. You are here for a purpose, a reason. And let me just tell you something, like we support communicators and influencers from all over the globe, and people have varying degrees of purpose. Like what I really want to get across is like somebody who's speaking and a thought leader and influencing and has 300 million followers on Instagram is no more valuable or important to the fabric of our society, to the collective consciousness, to the health of our planet and our well-being collectively than the person who's making minimum wage, I don't know, picking up trash on the side of the road. Like us together is how we all function. Hello? Like, I don't know. I just think about life that way. I'm always thinking like, man, I sometimes I go and I look at the streets and I'm like, man, like I'm only able to drive down this street because somebody paved the road. Like somebody stopped riding the buggy and pushing the horse, and somebody actually was like, oh, let's put some cement down. Like, don't know me, will never meet me, but I'm directly impacted from their life and their work. You see what I'm saying? And so the reason why I say this is because I think so many people start to overstretch it because they've been taught big goals and big dreams. And I'm all about big everything. I'm a big guy. But it's like, I'm not about trying to be big when I'm created to be small. And small reach doesn't mean small impact. I always ask people, I was like, hey, everybody knows Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Not as many people know his pastor or his mother. But I guarantee you, without them, there would be no him. Same is true for me. More people know me than know my mom. More people know me than know my father. More people know me than know my grandma. More people know me than know my aunt. More people know me than the people who helped me be me. That's crazy. They follow me because I got the public platform and I'm yelling. But they should be following some of these other people who I learned from. Okay? And that's part of the reason why we formed Seeding Greatness. We wanted to be a community that could help you to cultivate the seeds that are within you and to let them blossom into the world and start to create your unique expression and fabric, to leave your mark on the world, to do the only thing that you can do. So if you want to be in a community that is helping you nurture and grow that, and around people who are doing the same type, Seeding Greatness in the chat. If you're watching the replay, still type Seeding Greatness and we'll make sure that you get access to the link to join this community. I'm stoked. I believe that the fix, the solve to our world's challenges and problems is you walking in your purpose. For every problem in our earth, there is a person with a purpose to solve it. We just got to wake up. Or if you're awake, you have to wake other people up. Shake them alive. Help them to live out the path that only they can in this world. So type Seeding Greatness if you want to be a part of our community, if you want to learn more. And then remember that in order to shift from seeking direction to moving your life in a direction, you got to name the direction. You got to move your life in that direction, and you have to ask for directions. All right. What's up? I love y'all. Thanks for the engagement. What's up, Hip Whisperer? What's up, Sydney? Thank you so much. What up, Gonzalo? What up, Dr. Raul? Yo, Instagram. I love y'all. Thanks for showing up. Okay. Love to see you in the community. Obviously, I'll continue to add value online when I show up. Okay, go live out your purpose, man. We need each other. We really do. All right. Peace.